everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine. For those who are new, I'm a casual reseller on the US and Canadian Poshmark app as well as eBay. Today's video will be another ship with me. I have about 8 orders I have to get shipped out today because it was after the long weekend, so I will show you what sold and my shipping process. As always, if you like reselling content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So I did already kind of pre-package some of the items just because I sold a lot of jackets. And it's just really awkward to fold them and get them stuffed into the poly mailer. So I will just show screenshots of the item. But I'm going to start off with my one sale on Poshmark Canada. This is a sports bra. It's actually Under Armour, but if you ever see this symbol, it's actually a collaboration piece with The Rock or Dwayne Johnson. I don't usually pick up regular Under Armour pieces, but because this is a collaboration piece, it is more sought after, so I decided to try it out, and it was my first time picking up this brand, but I had it listed for $30, and somebody liked the item. I sent them a $27 offer with discounted shipping, which they accepted. And it sold relatively fast as well, probably within a couple of weeks. So if you ever see that symbol when you're outsourcing, I would definitely pick it up. I had one sale on eBay. It was this Edmonton Oilers tank top. It was brand new with tags. I already inputted all the information on Styling Express, so I had to package the item already just because I have to weigh it and measure it out. But this item sold full price for $15.99 with $10 in shipping. The next item is a Lululemon piece. It is a typical down for it all jacket. I had it listed for, I think, $135 on Posh US. I received an offer, I think, for $70, and the buyer and I were going back and forth for a bit, and we landed on a final price of $90. So this is quite a popular style. I believe when I picked it up, I was contemplating whether or not to pick it up for myself. I did get it from a Plato's, but I actually have the exact same style in a different color, so I decided to just sell this one. So it did take a little bit of time to sell, just because I did need it to be a higher sales price, but $90 was fine, and I'm glad to at least recuperate my money off of this item. This is another jacket that sold. The brand is called Altuzara, but this piece in particular was a limited collaboration with Target. I believe Altuzara is a designer brand. I'm not really familiar with it, but as you could see in the label, it did have like a Target symbol on it, so I knew that it would be not as high as a sale, but when I was looking up comps for this particular style, it was quite high still. So you do have to be careful when you do pick up pieces that are collaboration with Target, because of course the resale value won't be as high, but this actually sold for $60. I had it listed around $75 and sent offers to likers, and this buyer accepted. It was brand new with tags, size large, a desirable style like a trench coat. So if you ever see this brand, I would definitely look up comps for this collaboration, because just because it is for Target doesn't mean that the resale value is low. This item also took less than a month to sell as well. Next item is another jacket. This is called the Lululemon Winter Warrior Bomber Jacket in black. It was brand new with tags. I originally bought this for myself again because I thought it was a really good deal. I believe I bought it last year in anticipation of wearing it for this winter, but I just have too many clothes and I just decided to list it. So my cost of goods wasn't in the range of reselling it, but I did end up making back my money and still being able to make a little bit of profit, which is good. I had it listed for, I believe, $260, I'm gonna say, and I received an offer of $227, which is a reasonable offer, so I accepted it. I think I would have kept it if it was a smaller size. It was in a size 4. Sometimes I'm a size 4, sometimes I'm a size 2, so I just thought that it was a little bit too big for me. Next sale, this is called the Lululemon Back in Action long sleeve shirt dress in a size 12. This is quite a popular style. I believe they have it in just a regular long sleeve, and this one is the longer version, so it's the dress version, and it was really nice that it was a larger size, size 12. This I had it listed for, I think, $68, and I received an offer of $40. It was a little bit too low than what I wanted. And I did recently list this item as well, less than a week ago. So I messaged the buyer asking her if she was willing to meet at $45 with discounted shipping for closet clear out, but I didn't hear anything back, and I still had the offer active. So the next morning when she hadn't responded yet, and it wasn't closet clear out day anymore, I just accepted her offer of $40. My profit was still, pretty decent. So I ended up just accepting it, trying to learn not to be too greedy with certain items and prices. The reason why I was contemplating a little bit of, asking for a little bit higher was because I had recently just listed the item, and comps for the item, they were kind of all over the place. So I ended up just accepting the offer. Next item, this is another Lululemon piece. It's called the Grid Fleece Hiking Overshirt. It's quite oversized and has like this quilted pattern to it. This is brand new with tags. I bought this from a Lululemon store because I guess they were clearing out this particular style. And this sold for $60. I believe I had it listed for $80, I'm gonna say. It did retail for $158. And then when I received the offer, I accepted it. It did take about 2 to 3 months to sell, I'm gonna say. I thought it might actually sit a little bit longer because it looked like this particular style was really saturated. And the reason being probably because, when you go to Lululemon stores and they're all clearing out the same item. So you do have to be careful when you are picking up items such as this. I kind of regretted picking it up when I saw that it was oversaturated. When I received the offer, I'm just glad that, I was able to get a decent price for the item. The last sale that I have to pack today are these UGG Australia test boots. They are suede and they're heeled, which they look like this. They are in pretty decent condition, not much wear at all. These I had it listed for, I think, $100, and I received an offer of $85, which I accepted. The buyer actually sent me a message and said she had been looking for this particular style for years, and she was so happy that, that she found them in my closet. So I really hope that she likes the item and it arrives safely to her. Yeah. What raisin? Huh? Okay, one second. I'll pour your container. So those are all the items I have to get shipped out today. There was another item that sold. It was this Eliza J Fit and Flare black lace dress. And I ended up having to cancel the sale because I made a mistake and the dress was actually a size 8, but in my listing, I had it listed as a size 6. So the buyer actually ended up messaging me and saying, hey, I just want to double check the size because I just noticed that there was a difference in what the size was, which was a picture of the tag versus what I had listed it as. So obviously it was what the picture was, so it was a size 8. So she ended up having to cancel the sale, which is unfortunate, but it did sell for $54. The reason why I picked up this dress was because I always see Moki Beth on YouTube pick up Eliza J. So I was contemplating whether or not to pick this up because I'm not familiar with selling this brand at all or formal wear. But based on the style, I thought it was pretty like on trend with Mother of the Bride type dresses, which do better for this particular brand. So I decided to try it out, and it did sell for a decent amount, but unfortunately I had to cancel the sale. So I really had to, smack myself in the head for making that mistake, which I actually made the same mistake recently shipping out packages last week. I had a pair of Lululemon leggings, and in the pictures it was a size 4, but then again I had it listed as a size 6. But fortunately, I did have both a size 4 and a size 6, but I didn't know what size the buyer actually wanted. So I had to message her and say, hey, just to let you know, there is a difference between the sizes. I'm wondering what size you want. Is it size 4 or size 6? And she didn't respond. I got the notification saying that, this is your last warning to ship out this package or the buyer can cancel the sale. I tried to message her in like the chat that you can start when you make a sale between a buyer and the seller, but she wasn't responding. And then I ended up messaging her in her bundle. And then finally, the day before that was, that week period of her purchasing the item, she finally messaged me and said, oh, hey, thanks for notifying me. I missed like the other messages, but I want a size 6. So I just told her like, okay, like great, I'm gonna ship it out the next day. So fortunately she responded and I was able to ship it out to her. So that worked out in the end. But yeah, I feel like maybe I'm just trying to list things so fast that, it gets mixed up, and I made that mistake. So make sure you double check your listings that the sizes are correct, just so that you don't end up making that same mistake that I did. So again, those are all the items I have to get shipped out today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!